Bus covering fire from there.
Hello there, it's Barry Kenyon again, visa consultant to Visa2britan, and today we're going to talk about working in Thailand, the ins and outs of work permits and the Department of Labour. There are two main elements to working in Thailand. One is that you must have a non-immigrant B or business visa to start with, and these are issued in Thai embassies and consulates abroad. Having got your non-immigrant B visa, you then require a work permit which is issued by the Department of Labour here in Thailand. The process varies according to whether you are going to work for an employer who will provide his own business certificates and proof of employment for you, or if you're starting your own business, for example opening a restaurant, then the rules are slightly different. But Visa2britan has all the details that you need. The work permit is issued by the Department of Labour after you have your non-immigrant B visa. The process can take weeks according to your particular needs. But the important thing is to remember that once you have a work permit, the Immigration Bureau can extend your non-immigrant B visa for 12 months. It all falls into line once you have the work permit. And don't forget, if you do want to leave the country, once you have your work permit and your extended visa, then you need a re-entry permit or you do cancel the whole process. It's true that in Thailand the definition of working is extremely broad. Working can cover any activity, paid or unpaid, whether it's voluntary or whether it isn't, that the Immigration Bureau or the Department of Labour may deem to be ill-advised. So it's important all the time to be sure that your work permit covers the exact job description that you have. And if you don't have a work permit, then it can be rather risky to work in Thailand. Well, there are a few exceptions. Certainly working for embassies or official United Nations organisations might not require a work permit. It's also true that the translators in court or acting for the local Thai police don't necessarily need a work permit, though they will need a certificate or a card signed by a senior officer. Yes, there are a few jobs in Thailand that a foreigner may not perform, even with a work permit. These include some work in the agricultural industry and the fishing industry, and also you can't be a barrister in a court, and one or two other occupations that are reserved strictly for Thais. Anything to do with Buddhist relics is also forbidden for work-related employment. Yes, the work permit regulations are under perpetual review. At the moment, for example, the nationals of other ASEAN countries, that's the free trade area in Southeast Asia, can apply more easily for jobs in Thailand in certain sectors, such as the hospital sector, than can foreigners in European countries. So it's important all the time, if you can, to keep up to date. And if you're not sure about any law relating to employment, then contact a professional such as Visa2britan. I thank you for listening and watching to today's video, and I look forward to seeing you next week.